Hey you guys, what is up? How's everybody doing today? Doing great. Usually in the front of my seat, but in my car, but I'm in the back because the sun is kind of like messing up everything. So I'm like, okay, this looks somewhat better. Somewhat better. I mean, you can still see me, right? Okay. So, we're back for another review of Siesta Season 3, Episode 7. What's really going on between you and Alex? That is the question that we all want to know, because why? Why? So, we open up with Juliet and Kelsey. They are working out the, hangover from White Buffalo. And so they talk about how everything went down between Kelsey and Jared and Jake, saying that, she ended things with Jared and he was kind of like being an asshole, but she clearly told him that she wasn't looking for anything serious at all, just having fun and just, being single, and he wanted something more than that. And so she is done with that situation with her and Jared. And then she also said, yeah, me and Jake were completely, flirting the whole entire time. So it's like, she clearly has, stronger feelings toward Jake. Then we also talk about Juliet and Alex. Juliet said that Alex sent her a message, and it was about, a song, one of the songs that, they like and reminds him of her, which was Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs. So then we transition between Juliet and Kelsey and Chloe and Alyssa. And so both are talking about what happened that night, how Alyssa's being giddy, talking about Alex, smiles and everything like that. And here's the thing. Juliet said that her and Alex talked on the phone for 6 hours. Now, I understand that completely if y'all were in a relationship, but you're not in a relationship. You're broken up. Why are you guys talking on the phone for 6 hours? Talking about what? And she says he told her that he's still in love with her. And so then Alyssa's Chloe tells Alyssa that Madison told her that that Juliet was talking to Alex at White Buffalo. And Alyssa's over it. She's like, girl, back off, okay? And it's like, Alyssa's really tired of it. And same thing, I would be tired if my someone who I'm dating or talking to is talking to their ex. Dude, back off. Seriously, stop. And Juliet was like, in an ideal world, we'll probably, be together. Kelsey was like, just stop thinking about that. And just why? Toxic. Because here's the thing, you're toxic. And people in toxic relationships, after they break up, they continue to go back to the same person. Because it's easier. It's easy because they know each other and they know how to piss each other off. Same thing. I know this is off topic, off show. But Sam and fucking Ron from Jersey Shore. That was the most toxic relationship I have ever seen. That relationship, Ron and Sam, so fucking toxic. But you know what? They kept making up, kept breaking up. Calling each other out their names, being disrespectful. They were in a toxic relationship, and that is what, Sam and Alex remind me of. They are both toxic for each other, but they keep going back to each other because they like the drama. That's what I always think is they like the drama. Why are you still talking to him? Why are you still having interactions with him? Why? So freaking, why are you even thinking about in an ideal world we can get back together? Why are you even thinking like that? Why, Juliet? So, Amanda and BG, they're hanging out. They're talking about what happened last night. She was like, I was just being a social butterfly. I was just talking to everybody. girl, you were like making out with JJ. And so Brandon asked her about JJ's like, are you hooking up with him? You know, she's like, no, like, only time I've hung out with him was when we're in a group. I haven't hung out, you know, with him one-on-one or anything like that. And so Brandon's still a little sus on, you know, their whole, what they have going on. Rebella's having a party, and Kelsey thinks that Juliet should go, you know, to like avoid, to like just not avoid Robbie, just talk it out and like get closure, because you're gonna keep avoiding him, it's gonna be awkward, and it's like just go support, and it's like break off that awkwardness that you guys have. Chloe and Madison get coffee, and Madison tells Chloe that she's late. Means that Mother Nature hasn't come on a specific day, specific month, and she's scared. You know, look, Mother Nature, a lot of things can happen when, you know, you're late that time of the month. One thing happens to be stress. Like, you keep stressing yourself out, and it's like, that is like number one, of course, like the number one thing is being stressed. And like for me, I was stressed because of multiple things happening, you know, in my personal life. And I was stressed out, and like Mother Nature didn't hit until like 2 days later. So it's like, she's probably just stressed out because of the relationship with Ish. And she's like, you know, Ish is 46. It's like, you know, what should we do? Like, should we do this right now? Like, of course, as he gets older, he's going to be in like his 60s. And it's like, you know, family still doesn't care for him. And it's like, oh my gosh. So she's basically stressing herself out over the relationship with her and Ish. That's why she was late, in my opinion. But it probably could have been like any other things why she was late. So the Rebella party started, and Kelsey comes with Juliet, and of course the awkwardness, and that's all they talk about when they're there, is the awkwardness between Robbie and Juliet. And then Jake and Kelsey, they talk about what they are. That's it, you know. It's like people are asking, you know, what are we? And, you know, they are what they are. Okay. Jarrett and Garrett, they talk about what happened, you know, with Kelsey, the fallout and everything like that. And then also Jarrett tells us that Alex is going to throw him a birthday party. And you guys remember season 2, Alex and Jarrett didn't like each other. I forgot why they didn't like each other. I honestly forgot why they didn't like each other. I had to go back season 2. But, yeah, that's when Jarrett came season 2, and, you know, Alex and Jarrett didn't like each other. But now, season 3, they're all friends. So they've made up, and that's cool. So Alex is going to throw Jarrett a birthday party. And around Jarrett's birthday, his ex-wife calls, you know, tells him happy birthday. And find out that Jarrett was married for 2.5... Was it a year? I think they said 2.5 years that they were married. They got married when he got deployed. And then they divorced while he was still deployed. And they were young and, you know, just got married and everything like that. So that's Jarrett's relationship with his ex-wife. But they're still friends, but he knows that they're toxic for each other. They knows once drinks get in them, they're gonna hook up, and it's like they're just not great for each other. So then Madison, she takes a pregnancy test. Of course, you're scared. You know, you think you're pregnant, and you know, it's like you don't want to be pregnant right now, but then it's like, oh my gosh, you know, what if I am pregnant? And she's scared, of course. And so then she FaceTimes Ish. She tells Ish that she thinks she might be pregnant. She took a pregnancy test, and it came out negative. You know. But she did want kids, but it's like, not right now, but they need to talk about it. So then Alex and fucking Chloe, two messy Bettys that don't have nothing else better than in their lives than just to be messy and to be rude, to be annoying, and to be petty. So they're talking about the drinks for the Crescent Club because the opening is around the corner. Alex goes on Instagram and he sees Juliet at the Rebella party. He's pissed. He decides, how can I be super petty and how can I be a messy ass person? Let me screenshot texts that Juliet said about Robbie. And I'm going to send it to him. That's what he did. He sent the text messages to Robbie. Chloe's like, what did you do? She grabs the phone. She's like, no, you didn't. And she's reading it. She's like, you know, so, you know, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, y'all are just so messy and y'all are so bored with your lives that you guys just love to start drama. You love to insert yourselves into people's business. And what you love to do is you just love to see confrontation. And I feel like that's what Chloe does. That's what Chloe and Alex does. They thrive off of confrontation. They love confrontation. They love drama. That's why they're friends, is because they both have messy ass personalities. And so, Robbie, he gets the text messages. He sees them. He's upset. He goes over to Juliet, confronts Juliet about it. You know, hey, I got some text messages from your ex. Shows Juliet, saying that, you know, when I saw you, you know, I just felt like something wasn't right with me and Robbie and everything like that. So, you know, Robbie thinks that everything was all a lie. Juliet was saying, like, no, it wasn't. You know, it wasn't a lie. And Robbie asked her, what is your favorite memory of us together? Juliet took me the fuck out with her response. This girl said, I had so many good memories with you. You know, what do you want me to say? Robbie's like, just say whatever. Okay. How about when we went to Greece and we fucked on the airplane in the airplane bathroom? I'm like, what the fuck, Juliet? No, Juliet, you don't say that. Yeah, you could say going to Greece was fun, but you could have left off the fucking in the bathroom, girl. You could have left that. You could have just said whatever memory, going to a fucking concert, going to fucking dinner, hanging out. Juliet, you could have pulled something out your ass. You did not have to fucking say going to Greece and then fucking on an airplane. Like, oh my gosh. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand why the fuck she said that. And like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, what is it about Cloud9? Like, what is that about? Like, no, I've been in an airplane bathroom one time. And like, that stuff is like kind of cramped now. But they was, of course, overseas, you know, going to a different country. You get like the bigger planes, so like everything's, you know, got bigger leg room, you got, you know, bigger, so probably that's why a bigger bathroom. That's why. But like, I don't get the hype about, you know, having sex on airplanes, y'all. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. But, yeah, but then he says, no, one of my favorite moments probably be, like, we're staying up watching The Office, and here I am thinking, man, I could see myself, you know, spending a certain amount of time with this girl. I'm like, what the fuck? And so the conversation goes left, and he's like, you know, I wish you, like, happiness. That's it. And just, what the fuck, Juliet? So, Madison, Chloe, and Amanda, they're getting their nails done. They're talking about Madison's pregnancy scare. Also talking about Amanda and BG, saying that she felt disrespected by BG because he is at the Rebella party. Why would you go to the Rebella party when this guy has disrespected, you know, all of us and threw my phone in the ocean? Like, why would you go to someone's event? Like, why would you do that? So she felt disrespected about BG on that, and she says she'll talk to him. And then also, they talk about Jared's party and if they think Juliet will be there. Okay, next day, the party started. Everybody's there. Kelsey gives Jared a stuffed animal cat, because he has a cat. And I'm like, why? Like, why would you do that, Kelsey? But she's trying to be nice. Whatever. Juliet says happy birthday to Jared, and it's kind of like, happy birthday, Jared. Okay. Walks away. Alex was like, that was, kind of awkward, but, whatever. Him and Alyssa are just being flirty with each other, doing the most, basically, being extra. So then we see Jared talks to Madison, and he's talking about his ex-wife and how he's waiting for the phone call from her. Party's still going, drinks are flowing, everybody's dancing, having fun. Jared gets a FaceTime from his ex-wife. She says happy birthday, and she says that she's planning on visiting him soon, so she's gonna go out to Siesta Key. Jules and her friends, they're talking. Juliet has selective hearing. I will say this. Juliet, she thinks that she's listening to what her friends say, but she ends up doing the opposite. She's telling her friends about the conversation with Alex. She's saying how, like, it's really fucked up, and she called, and they're texting, and Kelly is like, that number should have been blocked. So, like, why are you even entertaining? That's what they're doing. Alex and Juliet are entertaining each other. That is what they're doing. It's not out of, comfort. It's not out of, that's my ex. No, you're entertaining each other. That's what you're doing. And entertaining someone is not fun, because you're messing with their feelings. And that's what they're both doing. They're entertaining. Her friends are saying, stop talking to him. Stop talking to him. It's not good for you. Leave him alone. Juliet's like, I know. No, you don't know, because then you're going to get your ass up and you're going to try to talk to him. Why do you keep doing that, Juliet? Why? And that's so fucking annoying. Like, you know how he operates. You know his MO. You know his fucking personality. You were with his ass for what we see for like 2 years, because, they film every year. So it's like, they've probably been together longer, but from what we can see as people who watch the show, y'all been together for 2 years. You've probably been together more. But it's like, you guys are on and off. You said that in the first season. You guys are always on and off. Like, you know his personality. You know who he is. You know he's a narcissistic, egotistical. And you said that to Robbie. But you're still talking to him, Juliet. And he's still talking to you. So it's like, y'all need to let it go. Like, stop entertaining him, and he needs to stop entertaining you, Juliet. But you're saying, I know I shouldn't do it, but you get your ass up and you try to talk to him. Like, just fucking stop. You're making yourself more angry. You're making yourself more stressed out. Like, leave that shit alone, girl. Leave it alone. And so she goes and talks to him. Alex and Juliet, they fucking talk, Okay, so I got to get the voice ready. Get the monotone asshole voice together. Okay, so Juliet and Alex are talking. So, like, why did you send the messages to Robbie? Well, like, I just feel that, you're telling me all of these things, but then you're at this Rebella party, and I'm like, oh shit, let me fucking send this dude the fucking messages. Alright, here the fuck you go. Juliet was like, no, you just like seeing me angry. You just don't like seeing me happy. So that's why you sent it. I don't understand why you fucking did that. Like, that was personal. That was between us. Well, it's kind of fucked up that you're doing this shit, It's like, what the fuck, Juliet? Like, really, dude? Really? It's funny because you said that you loved me. Alex, I caught this. When Alex gets caught in a fucking lie, and when Alex gets caught in a fucking lie, he smiles. He has that smile. It's like, No, you're lying. You are lying like an asshole. You are lying, dude. He's a fucking liar, man. And Juliet was like, why would you, like, you're saying you love me and everything. Here comes Alyssa. Alyssa, when Juliet's arguing with Alex, Alyssa walks in. She's like, hi. Juliet, this is what I would have done. I'm talking to him. She walks in. Yeah, I would have said hi, but then I would have said, bam, non-existent again. I'm talking to you. I would have said hi, go back to arguing with Alex. And Alyssa butts in. She's like, can I say something? He's like, yeah, go for it. Why are you even here? Like, why? Why are you here? And Juliet was like, I'm talking to Alex because, your boyfriend is texting me and calling me multiple times throughout the day. Alyssa was like, that's a lie. Like, no, he's not. Like, Juliet, I seen your text messages. He shows me when you call and everything like that. That's a complete lie. And what I think that you need to go. Juliet was like, well, that's funny because Alex talked to me this morning and he said that he wasn't going to kick me out. Alex and Alyssa were like, that's a lie. Like, what were we doing at 3 a.m.? We were like banking or something, right? Like, what? Like, no. And Juliet was like, do you want me to show you proof? And Alyssa was like, yeah, like, show us all of your psychotic phone calls and everything like that. And they're laughing. Juliet's pissed. And she pushes Alex into the pool. And her and Alyssa get to pushing or whatever. So, next thing, get back from commercial. We see, like, they're still pushing each other. And Juliet ripped Alyssa's bikini, ripped her strap off, so, like, cover her. And Alex is like, get her the fuck out, man. Get her the fuck out of here. Like, seriously, get her out of here. She needs to fucking go. He's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's like, this is what I was afraid was gonna happen. This is why I didn't want her to be here. And Alex is like, are you, like, seriously? And she shows him, because she scratched. Juliet must have scratched her, like, around the chest area or whatever. And Alex is like, why are you such a good sport? Like, why are you so, like, nice sport and everything like that? And so Juliet goes to Kelly, and Kelsey walks up, and they tell her what happened. And Chloe, nosy ass, she fucking goes over there, and they tell her what happened. And Chloe's like, she needs to go, like, seriously? So they're leaving. I forgot to mention this, but when Juliet came to the party, she had on, not Kelsey's, but Chloe's sunglasses. Chloe, you are so fucking irrelevant in this fucking conversation. Chloe's like, can you hand me my glasses? Juliet was like, yeah, sure. Throws them at her. Like, got her, like, right here or whatever. And Chloe's, like, calling her trash. And, Juliet was yelling, like, why don't you take me seriously? Like, oh my gosh. Look, Juliet, girl, I know you probably got good aim, but nah, girl, you should have chucked them bitches at Chloe's fucking face. Her fucking mouth. Just, like, chuck the shit out of those glasses. Hit her in the fucking face. Because if Chloe would have said something, dude, if I was Juliet and Chloe would have, like, said anything, I would have just bulldozed Chloe's ass. Like, I would have just fucked Chloe up again, like, right fucking there. But that's Juliet. And Juliet, here's the thing. I feel with Juliet on. Do not make me look like a fucking idiot and a fucking crazy person. Do not make me look fucking stupid. Because I don't tolerate that at all. Do not make me look stupid. Do not. That is the worst decision you'll ever do, is make me look stupid. Okay? So, if I was Juliet in this situation, I would, because look, visuals is way more valuable than what you say. Of course, Alex is going to say what he wants to say and Alyssa's going to agree with him. And it's like, they're not going to believe you, Juliet. What you should have did was that you should have brought your phone with you. And when Alyssa was there, actually, when Alyssa came over and she was saying she doesn't believe you, Juliet, you should have turned around and went to go look for your phone, came back and pulled up the phone call history, pulled up the text messages, should have screenshotted them. That's what you should have done, Juliet, because she's going to take his word over yours. And it's like, you should have brought, your phone with you and be like, look here. Look, you see this? You see this? This is him calling me, okay? He's called me this time, and this time. Do you want to go to the text? All right, let's go to the text messages. He texted me on this day for this many times, and we talked for this long. You want me to show you another conversation? All right, scrolls, back up, back down, another conversation. She should have done that. She should have done that, and she should have had proof. Because, Juliet, they made you look like you were crazy and everything like that. But nah, if I was Juliet, I would have had proof on deck. I would have my phone right there, ready to show her the text messages. Because you're not going to make me look like a fucking idiot. That's not what you're going to fucking do. Okay? That's not going to fucking happen. And, Juliet, next time you want to confront somebody, you got to bring proof, baby girl. Bring your proof. Bring your phones. Okay? Do that, Juliet. So, that was the review. What episode was this? Episode 7. Episode 8. I watched episode 8 after I got done watching this again. So, you'll probably get a review. Actually, you're going to get a review tomorrow. We're banging out these reviews, man. We're on episode 8 already. So, I'm having fun doing these again. I hope you guys are having fun watching it. This is all for just, laughing. This is just a good time here. And, I just hope you guys are enjoying these reviews just like I'm enjoying, putting these out for you guys and giving, my opinions on it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.